One. What's up, guys? For those of y'all who don't know who I am, my name is Amir Mubarak. I'm 20 years old, and I am a sapphire in the industry. I joined just a little over a year ago and been loving it ever since. When I came in, y'all, I want y'all to understand is that we just had shift, nothing else. So the fact that we have these amazing products now that we can all use is absolutely phenomenal, right? So before we get started, let's break down some mindset first. I want you guys to understand that we all pay for our packages. So let's make sure that we utilize them by doing these few things. Number one is going to be the Discord chat, right? Let's make sure that we are active in the back office to get into and stay in the Discord chat, right? A lot of Zoom calls and information is going to be dropped in these chats, right? So it's going to be imperative that you stay active, especially if you are new. Make sure that you go into the 72-hour checklist and complete that. Not only that, but check the daily announcements tab for all the links for all the Zoom calls and the calendar and whatnot, and important information for our future events. And also ask any trading questions that you may have in the trading lounge, right? Not only that, but your back office, right? If you don't know how to get to your back office, it's just bbackoffice.com. I'm going to drop the website in the chat for you guys. Bbackoffice.com. Right now, why is the back office important? One, that's going to show you how many days left you have in your subscription. Two, you're going to be able to see what products you have access to and be able to access them through the back office. And three, you can get on there and, reach out to support if you do have any questions, right? And lastly, wow, World of Wisdom. It is probably our most powerful asset in the company, and especially as customers, right? There's so much information in a singular website. It's amazing, right? There's no need to go on the hunt on YouTube or regular websites or anything like that when it comes to trading, crypto, stocks, indices, NFTs, Forex, none of that, right? When you have all of that in one place. So let's make sure that we all utilize every single application, every single asset that we have, especially WoW, for at least 1 hour every single day, right? Now that we've got that knocked out of the way, let's get on to what everybody came here to learn about, and that's how to maximize our profits for the Relic app. All right. So if you have notes, let's go ahead and get ready to take them. If you don't have notes, a notebook, please go ahead and get a notebook taken out, because there's going to be a lot of information going to be dropped, and it can be a little bit confusing with all the numbers. So let's make sure that we have everything broken down. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys another 30 seconds to get your notebook out, so that way we can get started. In that meantime, how's everyone's day been so far? Let's drop it in the chat. Can't lie, been having quite an amazing day. Can't complain. Ran a couple of calls, got some good food. My brother's actually downstairs making wings right now. What's up, Pat? Saw that you just joined. Drop, how you guys are feeling today. Glad it's the weekend and feel great. Yep, weekend's going to be amazing for education and for builders as well. What about everyone else? How are y'all feeling today? Productive. Love to hear that. Okay, cool. So we're just going to go ahead and get started, right? Now, Cassie said elevator. Love to hear that, right? Now, first things first, this is the most important thing that you have to do. You have to make sure that you are funded up in your respective exchange account, right? So number one, you want to fund up. I personally use KuCoin. I have a YouTube video posted on my channel showing the step-by-step on how to fund up your KuCoin account. You can find that on my channel at LTG Amir. That's going to be 2 words, right? Now, just a quick overview on how you can fund up your KuCoin account. You just buy Bitcoin on Cash App. You're going to send it to your BTC address on KuCoin, switch it into your trading account, and then you're good to go, right? Now, once we have that funded, we are officially ready to make money. Right now, something that I want you guys to understand, let me go ahead and join this Zoom call on my phone as well. Something that I want you guys to understand is not every single pair is going to be available on, it's not going to be available on each and every single exchange, right? Typically, ideally, you'd want to be able to use Binance. Unfortunately, Binance is not available for United States unless you have a VPN. So 1 second.
Recording in progress.
Okay, there we go. Fix that. So since Binance is unfortunately not available in the United States, we got to look to outside, exchanges, right? So now when you are entering Relic, right? I'm going to share my screen on my phone. And I'm going to show you guys. Let me make myself co-host. Bam. Right now, it's important to understand when we are utilizing Relic, we are going to be doing 2 entries for every crypto. We're going to be doing 2 entries, right? So let me go ahead and share my screen and show that to you guys, right? For every crypto, you're going to be doing 2 entries. The first one is going to be the first assist, right? You're going to stay with market at the very top, right? You're going to click buy. You're going to click, whatever percentage that you want to use. And then you want to click buy dot. Now, you cannot buy this one because I don't have BUSD, right? That's the other one, right? Typically, you'd use BTC right here, right? Now, you can see at the very bottom, it says that you would use Binance. That's what this educator used to enter this trade for. Again, unfortunately, we don't have Binance. So let's click assist, click 5%. Now, KuCoin does give us the opportunity to buy this coin, which means that it is available. I know there is one that we cannot buy. That's going to be Comp BTC, right? That is not a pair that is available on here, right? So if we go to market, click 5%, notice how it does not give us the opportunity to buy, because when I open up KuCoin and skip that and then hit market and I just search up COMP, notice how it only has the USDT pair, right? Not the BTC. Unfortunately, that means we won't be able to trade that pair, right? So let's go back. We're going to do 2 transactions. The first one is going to be the assist. Choose how much we want to buy and then click buy. The second one is going to be assist. We're going to choose our sell limit. We're going to choose a take profit. We're going to, go for this one, we'd pick TP1. Choose how much you want to sell and then click buy, or sorry, for this one, you'd click sell limit, right? Take profit. Choose how much you want to sell, 99%, bam, sell H bar. Now you'll see all of those right here. You can see I bought H bar, sell limit for TP1, 99%. Now for our pending trades, I don't think that they have any pending trades currently outside of this COM BTC. Now remember, this is a limit order, right? And it's also a buy. So when we're doing buy limits, right, let's do an example. For a buy limit, it's just like trading. Buy limit. We have this line, which is entry price. Buy limit, current price is above entry price. So this is CP, current price. Current price is going to go down and hit entry price. And we eventually, essentially, we want the market to go back up. That's what a buy limit is for. And that's what we would do for this, right? So now if, COMP was an available exchange, what we would do is we'd hit assist. And instead of going straight to market, notice how it goes straight to limit, right? We would stay on the buy limit. We would choose which one we'd want to go for. It automatically puts in our order price. Then we choose buy. And then bam, it'll enter in that trade for us. And then the second part is the exact same. Sell, limit, bam, 99% TP1 or whatever TP that you want to go for, right? Drop a 7 if that makes sense. Drop a question mark if that doesn't. Drop a 7 in the chat if that makes sense. Drop a question mark if it doesn't. I want to make sure that we are all moving forward on the same page. Okay. We got sevens. Okay, amazing. All right, so everyone is understanding. That is beautiful, right? Now, what do we do next? Understand that when we buy and sell, every single one is going to have these same percentages at the bottom. 5%, 10%, 25, 50, 75, and 95%, right? So we're going to do a little bit of math. I want to explain to you how these percentages work. right? Let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen for a second. And feel free to ask a question while I'm in the middle of doing this, if you do have any, right? So for our example, let's just say we have $500 in a KuCoin account. I hope you guys can see that. Okay, cool, right here. Right, let's just say we have $500 in a KuCoin account, and we want to risk 10%. Can anybody tell me how much are we throwing into that trade? If we're risking 10% for that crypto, if we're buying 10% out of our account, how much are we putting in for that crypto? Can anybody tell me? Very simple. 10% of 500. Not 59. I'm pretty sure you just mistyped that. You just accidentally hit the 9 instead of 0. But it'll be 50. We bought $50 worth of that crypto, right? Now, these are all hypothetical numbers, but these are realistic numbers that we can use. Imagine TP1 was 5% gain. TP2 was 15%. TP3 was 25%. And TP4 was 50%. Right? Imagine those were the TPs. For TP1, for a 5% gain, our new balance would now be $52.50. 5% gain, that's how much money we would have made if we entered in at entry. Right? For TP2, our new balance would be $57.50. Right? For TP3 with a 25% gain, you would have made $62.50. And for a 50% gain, you would have made $75 even. I know my handwriting is sloppy. It's weird writing it at this angle, but this is how much money you'd make for every single TP if you sold it at 99% for that respective TP. Right? Now, you got to understand, as you risk more with a higher account balance, you'll have a higher return, regardless if it's the same percentage as another person, right? So for example, if me and Pat entered the exact same trade, let's just say Shift sent out a trade for GU, and me and him entered the exact same trade at the exact same time for a 0.01% for the exact same TP, we'll make the exact same amount of money, right? Regardless if I have $50 and he has $1,000, we make the exact same amount of money. Versus on here, we can enter in at the same entry, but 5% for us of our account is going to be different. Because if I have a $500, my 5% or my 10% is 50. If I have $1,000, my 10% is going to be 100. Does that make sense? Drop a 7 in the chat if that makes sense. Drop a question mark if it doesn't.
Ice cream.
All right, 7%. Amazing. Okay. Okay, cool. You guys, it looks like it's making sense for you guys. Amazing, amazing. That's what I'd love to hear. Now, here is the kicker. Now, unlike MetaTrader, you can actually put down more than one TP for each trade, right? Instead of TPs, like you'll be plugging in TPs for MetaTrader, you'll just be plugging these in as sell limits, right? Now, when you set your sell limits, instead of setting for one TP for 99%, right? So you could go in for this trade and go for TP2. You want to sell 99% of your coins once it hits TP2. And now you went from $50 to $57.50, right? Making your new account balance 50 or 550 or no, $507.50, right? Because that's the percent gain. And instead of doing that, you can set it for multiple TPs to earn money, right? So you can say TP1, I want to sell 10% of my coins. And then TP2, I want to sell 50% of my coins. And then TP5, I want to sell 99% of my coins. You can set these multiple sell limits for TPs to allow you to earn more money, right? So when you sell smaller percentage of your profit at different TPs for smaller, you will earn short-term gain and bigger long-term gain. That's how we're able to maximize our profits, right? So if we set smaller percentages for these smaller TPs and these bigger percentages for these bigger TPs, all on the same trade, that's going to allow us to go every single take profit, pull some profit, and allow us to make money. Right now, keep in mind, with a longer hold, there is a lot more risk and a lot more fluctuation, right? So if you go for TP1, bam, amazing. Remember, when we are looking, so if we go on Relic, we go on Relic. You guys should be able to see my screen, right? Yep. If we go on Relic and we go look at leadership board, all of this, all time, this is all for TP1, right? We have 100% accuracy with a tallow for going TP1, right? For Sam, 100%. For DMC, we have a 93%, right? This is a new person or a new bot, right? But for these three people, we have a 100% to 93% accuracy rate at hitting TP1. Now, we do pretty good at hitting multiple TPs as well, but just keep in mind, TP1 is that 93 to 100%. So when you are risking more or going for those higher TPs, there is that risk of you not making it, right? So like I said, keep in mind with a longer hold, there is more risk and a lot more fluctuation in that market, right? So it could go up and down, up and down, up and down. That's basic market structure, right? Now, here's a tip. All right, we're going to erase all of this. And I know it's just a bunch of numbers. I'm throwing a lot of information at you guys, which is why I said, make sure you write it down. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the chat. Feel free to ask, right? I'm glad that you guys are grasping everything so far, right? So now imagine, how can we do this? Imagine this is entry price. Or let's do a chart. Let's actually draw a chart. Let's do it sideways, right? So now this is a chart. And we're going for a buy, right? This is what a chart looks like. This right here is entry price. These are our TPs. Or in this case, our sell limits, right? Now, it's just like regular trading. Let's just say TP1 is, let's see, what do I have my example on? All right, okay, let's just say TP1 is 10%. We're going to sell 99% of our coins at TP1. But when we open up Relic, our trade is down here. This is our trade. This entry price is the educator entry price. But the trade is currently negative 16%, right? So if we actually go and look at Relic on our phones, we can see that like this trade right here, comp BTC is negative 23%. Or H bar, negative 12%. T, negative 13%, negative 17%, negative 5%, right? Negative 8%, negative 11%, negative 12%. So a lot of these trades are in the negatives. All that means it's a better entry price for us, right? So let's go back to our example. If we enter right here at the negative 16%, this is our EP. Not only will we gain all of this, that 16% negative, but also TP1 10%. So guys, can you tell me total in the chat, how much percent gain did we get on our investment? On our $50 investment, how much percent gain did we get? And it's just 16 plus 10, 26% gain on just one entry. Now, imagine we entered $50 worth of crypto right here. Let's do some quick math. On my calculator, 50 times 0.26, $13. Right? $13. Instead of gaining the $5 that we would have made right here, we gained a whole extra $13 on a 26% gain. Bam. Just like that. And obviously, as you go for higher percentages, the more money you will make. Right? Does that make sense for everyone? Drop a 7 in the chat if it does. Drop a question mark if it does not. Or if you have any questions. All right, Dahlia said drop 7s. Amazing. Right? Does it make sense for anybody else? All right, 7s, 7s, 7s. Okay, amazing. We're flooding the chats with 7s. Yeah, that's literally all it is to Relic. Right? That's all it is. It's just a bunch of percentages. It's just a bunch of, take profits. So you got to figure out how much you're going to invest, right? I would say, this is what Sal says, a good $200 to $300 is an amazing start for a Relic account. If you can do more, definitely do more, right? Because this is all percentage based. It's not pit based. It's not, lot size based, nothing like that. It's all percentage based. It's the same percentage across the board. All right, so 10% gain could mean $5 for me. It can mean $1,000 for someone else. And that's the beauty about crypto. That's the beauty about what we have to offer, especially with Relic, right? So we want to make sure that we utilize everything that we have to offer, especially here with Relic, especially here at B. Y'all, that's all I have for you guys. That's all it is to maximizing the profits. So if you guys want to go back and be able to watch this multiple times, this will be uploaded on YouTube by tomorrow at the latest, for you guys to rewatch. And again, my YouTube channel is LTG space Amir. Follow me and reach out to me on Instagram at ltg.amir if you guys have any questions. Other than that, family, stay blessed. Let's get to a bag together and let's show others how they can make money here with us and be. When you want to see the active trades in your KuCoin wallet, can you see where the trade is currently? Yes, that's a great question, Pat. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. All right, so now you can see right here on the Relic app, my ID. I just plugged in this HBAR trade yesterday at 3 p.m. Right? If I open up KuCoin and go and click assets, let it sign me in, right? Click assets, trading. You can see right here, I'm in my HBAR account. It'll tell me that, hey, I've invested in HBAR. I can see what the percent gain has been so far. This says HBAR USDT has had a 6%, 6.27% gain. Guess what? That's the trade that I'm currently in right now. So I've already gained 6% on this trade since I've entered, right? So that's literally, Pat, did that answer your question for you, my guy? So you can literally open up KuCoin. You can see all your trades that are currently active on the actual app. And that's the beauty about, how Relic and KuCoin or Relic and any of these exchanges work directly. Yeah, so that percent is not relative to your trade and not just the pair that, that was called. Yeah, so from my understanding, H bar right here, as long as I click on it, because BTC, you can see that these are all the let's see. Go to details, filter. Okay. So that might be a good question, Pat. I'm not sure if you can see you personally how much you've gained on this specific one. Maybe if there's like an assets tab where you can go and see. Other than that, all I can see is my total assets. Other than that, all you can see right now, I believe, is just the trades you are currently trading and what percentage growth that's in. Now you can, probably do the math yourself, see when you did enter and do that percentage math. I mean, you're always going to know whether you're up or you're down, just, entry price versus current price. But other than that, I don't think KuCoin shows you exactly how much you're up, like crypto.com or Uphold, where it will show you, how much you're up on that day for that specific trade. Is that okay? I see you nodding your head. Amazing. Other than that, if you guys don't have any questions, we're going to go ahead and end off the call. Family, stay blessed, and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.